Welcome back to 8th grade math. You are going to look for the getting ready for problem 2.3, right where you left off last time. It's in the middle of the page, and this is a lovely little story about Sandy's boathouse that rents canoes. And this is the equation. This is the charge, because it says so right there. And this T stands for time in minutes. So it says explain what the numbers in the equation gives the charge for C in dollars for renting a canoe. So I'm going to rewrite this equation. I'm going to put the charge is 15 cents per minute plus $2.50. So what this means is there's a flat fee of $2.50, and then every minute is 15 more cents. So this is the y-intercept, that's the flat fee, the y-intercept, and then the slope, what you're constantly adding, is the 15 cents. If you were applying for a job, so this is like a job interview, the first question is, what is the charge for renting a canoe for 30 minutes? So you would swiftly do 0.15 times 30 minutes plus $2.50. So 0.15 times 30 is, you've got your placeholder for the 0. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. There are 2 decimals in the problem, so there's 2 decimals in the answer. So this is $4.50 plus $2.50. 450 plus 250 is $7. You're so going to get this job. Okay, a customer is charged $8.50. How long was the canoe used for? So $8.50 would be the charge. $8.50 would equal 0.15 times the number of minutes plus $2.50. So you would subtract 250. That'd be 5. Be 6. So that would be $6 equals 0.15 times minutes. And then to get the minutes alone, you would divide by 15 cents. So 6 divided by 0.15. You need to move the decimal over, so you need to add 2 zeros. So this is really 15 divided by 600. Well, 2 15s is 30, so 4 15s would have to be 60. And then you need to put a 0 up here for this 0, so it would be 40 minutes. Okay, so a customer has $10 to spend. How long can they use the canoe? So again, the $10 is going in for cost, 15 cents a minute, plus $2.50. So the first step would be to subtract 250. So 750 would be equal to 0.15 times minutes. And then you're going to divide by 0.15. So 15 times 2 is 30. Let's actually just do this. 0.15 divided by 750. You've got to move the decimal over twice. Same thing to both sides. So it's 15 divided by 750. We know 15 times 4 is 60. 60 plus 15 is 75. So 15 times 5 is 75. Add the 0, so it would be for 50 minutes. All right. Rashida, or however you would like to say that name, uses this graph to explain the estimate to the manager's question. So this is the exact same thing we were just doing. She could use a table instead. Explain how a table could be used to answer these questions. So let's go back here and get our data. So first of all, our x value is minutes. This is the x, and the y value is the charge. So if you're going to have a table, I'll just make it right here. You would have minutes and the cost. So in the very first question, it was, what is the charge for renting a canoe for 30 minutes? And our answer was $7 right here. So 30 minutes is $7. And then the other two were, let's see, for $8.50 it was 40 minutes, and for $10 it was 50 minutes. So 40 minutes and 50 minutes, 50 was 10, 40 was $8.50. So this would be a really good tactic because you can find a slope and find a pattern. As x goes up by 10, y is going up by $1.50, which is how the whole initial 15 cent per minute came to be. So it would make sense that if you multiply it by 10, 15 multiplied by 10 is $1.50. And these points are all right here on the graph too. So this is over 30 minutes up to $7. That's right there. Over 40 minutes would give you $8.50. See how that's $8.50? And then over 50 minutes would give you 10. And then you could draw your line. It's linear, go through all points, and then you could make predictions on your graph also. So if you want to find exact answers, we've already done this, but you would subtract 250. That's how you would solve this. Then you get 15 cents equals $6. And then you would divide by the 15 cents. And then the answer would be 40, and then you would check to see if 15 times 40 plus 250 equals 850. Is she correct? Well, yes, she is, because when we got a charge of $8.50, we got $40, and we are awesome. We're going to get this job. Very exciting. Yes. You can put it works. And we did this. Next page. She can use the canoe for 50 minutes if she has $10. Are there any other possibilities? Well, yes, because at most she wants to spend $10. So in number 1, it says to find all of the times where this inequality is true. So this is an inequality right here because it has that Pac-Man. So I think that this inequality should also be right here. We've already solved this, and we got that the time is less than or equal to 50 minutes because the $10 being 50 minutes was way back here. $10 at the bottom. $10, 50 minutes. So we have solved this. If you're looking at it in terms of an inequality, the answer is any time 50 minutes or less will be $10 or less. So if you want to spend at most $10, you can canoe for 50 minutes or less. All right, so River Fun Paddle Boats is in competition. So they are doing this equation. Cost, I'm going to rewrite this. And then I'm going to put mx plus b. I'm going to move this to the back so it's in the same form. So this is 10 cents per minute plus $4. It makes a lot more sense looking at it that way. So this customer is charged $9. How long did they use the boat? So $9 would be the cost. So $9 times 10 cents a minute plus 4. To solve this, you would subtract 4. So 5 equals 10 cents per minute. So then you would divide by 10 cents. If you want to be official, you would move this over twice and add 2 zeros. So the answer is 50. So 50 minutes. If you want to spend $12 at most, so at most that means it's kind of going to be an inequality. So it's going to be a number or less as your answer. So 12 would equal 10 cents a minute plus $4. First step is to undo the order of operations. So 8 is 10 cents a minute. And then you would divide by the 10. So that's really 10 divided by 800, which is 80 minutes or less. To spend $12 at most. So the cost would be 10 cents times 20 minutes plus $4. Well, 10 cents times 20 minutes, you would have a placeholder for this 0, and then 2 times 0 is 0, and 2 times 1 is 2. There's 2 decimals in the problem, so there's 2 decimals in the answer. So the cost is $2 plus $4, which is $6. So it would be $6 for 20 minutes. Could form a little table for this equation. So the x value would be the minutes, the y value would be the cost. So for 20 minutes, it was $6. For 80 minutes, it was $12. And for 50 minutes, it was $9. So every 30 minutes, you have an increase of $3. 30 minutes, $3. 30 less would be negative 10. And that would be 3. So 20 gives 6, 50 gives... So 20 gives 6, 50 gives 9. And so the equation is going to go through these 2 dots. And if you remember, River Fun is 10 cents a minute plus the $4, and Sandy was 15 cents a minute plus $2.50. So even though River Fun is $4 up front, because it's 10 cents a minute, because that slope is less, then sometime after 30-ish minutes, River Fun is going to be a better deal. Good little thing to know. All right. Hope this is very exciting, getting you in the canoeing spirit, and I will join you tomorrow.